Hello, in this video, we continue to read the book, The Cashflow Quadrant, and in this one, Robert Kiyosaki is giving you reasons why he thinks investing your money, the 401k program, may not be the best way. Sounds interesting? Please join me. Hello, welcome to Take a Step to a Better You. In this video, I continue to read the book, The Cashflow Quadrant, and this is video number 43. And in this one, Robert Kiyosaki is saying that investing your money in the 401k plan may not be the best idea, but he's giving his reasons. So if you are new, my name is Sherifa Nakalema. I'm a business owner here in Virginia, USA, and here I share what I know and continue to learn. And these days, especially the business message, the money messages, I'm getting them from books. But then we talk about earning money on this channel, investing it, saving it, managing it. And then I talk about also transitioning to start a business if you don't have a business yet. I talk about personal development, motivation. If all that sounds interesting, the goal is to take our lives to the next level. Whatever level you are on, if it could be starting, could be in the middle, could be on top. My message here is to encourage you to do even better, to become even a better person. I mean, personal development is about becoming a better person, the best that you could be. And then, for those of you who are just starting out, also, like what I say here, you can pick out. Like the motivation, I don't know where you are. I just say, take another step, take more steps. So that's my message. Please consider subscribing to this channel if that sounds like a good message. Look at the red button. See that is it red or not. Even for those of you who are returning, appreciate you very much, but please check that button. Let's get those numbers moving. And make sure you click on the right also on the bell so that you get notified when I have things here going. Appreciate you all very much. My schedule is daily, 12:30 p.m. USA Eastern. And please put on notifications so you see what I have, because I keep explaining, it takes time. It's right there on the screen. But what I need to emphasize that I'm live on Friday. On Friday, make sure you have notification. I come live and switch the hours, but the rest of it tends to come around 12:30 p.m. Eastern. We could have a delay uploading a video, processing a video, but the time is around that time. Okay, this book, The Cashflow Quadrant, Robert is the one who wrote the other. I keep it close. The Rich Dad Poor Dad. Maybe you heard of this one. This was his second book, The Cashflow Quadrant. I already recorded 68 videos. You see on my channel. When you see lessons from Robert Kiyosaki, it's this book, and if you go on the playlist. But now I moved on to this one, and the message in this one, Robert is saying we earn money from 4 quadrants. So I show an image here. For those of you coming back, sorry, I have to keep reminding you, especially the new ones, they know what we are talking about. The cash flow quadrant, according to Robert, we earn money on the left as employees. We earn paycheck, someone pays us, or we earn money as self-employed people or small business owners. That will be on the left. On the right, we earn money as business owners or investors. But his message from what we are getting is to move ourselves from the left to the right. And that's what he's suggesting in here. He's slowly by slowly, he's giving his reasons why we shouldn't be on the left, why should we be on the right. And I agree. I say, let's slowly start to, when you still have a job, but try to have something else on the right. Invest and also have a business. So that's the way we're going to make sure we have money for the long term. Okay, number 43. This one we are on. He's saying, he's giving you reasons why you may, for the 401k, may possibly be the worst way to invest your money. But of course, that's according to him, because most people believe that's the best way. But you listen to the reason. Now, I have to remind you what we did in 42. The video before this one, because I've done many other things, I skip and do other things. And then, like yesterday, I was doing motivation. So I have to remind even the you who've been coming daily, where we ended. In 42, he was saying, don't just try it, the so-called experts. Because he said, The bankers, those stockbrokers, all those people, they may not be giving you the best advice. They may be giving you advice that benefits them. So make sure whoever you are trusting to hand over your money to is also either doing what you want to do successfully, or they are doing it, or they did it, but they know what they are talking about. That was number 42. So to get to 42, I put a link in actually a pinned comment. I pinned a comment for the previous video, and then that's how you get to number 42. But if you want to get all of them, they're everywhere. In the playlist, I call it Cashflow Quadrant. At the end of this, I think we changed the name. On the ending of this video, at the end, you're going to see, I think we call it financial management. But it's also at the end screen, when this video ends, when you click, you get to all of them. They start from number 1 all the way. And the description, you'll see the same link. I explain it better. If you want to watch all of them, click on that. And if you want to get this book, audio is free for 1 month. And the physical one, that one you have to buy from Amazon.com. I have links in the description, and also, excuse me, please, when you go to my website, honestsoul.com, you click on, or you go, I call it Amazon deals. You find everything. So got that out of the way. Now I'm going to read number 43. And when I start here, because he called them 401k. 401k is the name they are called in USA. But he gave us an idea. He said they are called, in Japan, they are called 401ks. In Canada, they are called RRSPs. But wherever you are, these are the retirement plans, saving plan. Like when you are at a job, when they take money out of your paycheck and they say they are saving for you, that's what he's talking about. So whatever name they call it, where you are. Now to reading. I say, Robert is writing, I say 401k may possibly be the worst way to invest for retirement for the following reasons. By the way, I warn you, this one is going to be a little long because I have to finish the reason. He has 4 main reasons. So if you really care, please stick around because I didn't want to break it up. Number 1, he says, number 1, Time Magazine is on my side. I mean, Time Magazine, for you, those in USA, you're familiar with that? Time Magazine, or magazine. My English teacher said it's supposed to be magazine. Time, not magazine, like for a gun. Now I'm getting off topic. But my English teacher, the one who told me, they said wrong. It should be magazine. I don't know. What do you think? Professor Tanya, if you ever watch this one, correct me on that. Time Magazine has run a number of articles over the years, questioning the wisdom of putting so many people's retirement at risk. Time Magazine has been predicting that millions will not have enough money to retire after a lifetime of turning their money over to strangers. A typical 401k plan takes 80% of the profits. The investor may receive 20%. The investor, that's you. Can you imagine? They take 80%, you get 20%. If they are lucky, you get 20% if you are lucky. The investor puts up 100% of the money and takes 100% of the risk. The 401k plan puts up 0% of the money and takes 0% of the risk. The 401k company makes money even if you lose money. So that's one of the reasons. The whole risk is on you. And if you are lucky, they'll give you 20%. Reason number 2, taxes work against you with the 401k. Long-term capital gains are taxed at a lower rate of around 15%. But the 401k gains are taxed at the ordinary income tax rate of about 35%. The highest of the 3 types of income, which are, okay, now he's listing the 3 types of income, and he just told you that 401k is taxed at the highest rate. The 3 types of income are ordinary income, ordinary earned, portfolio, and passive. This could be a little bit sounding complicated for some people, some of you viewing me, but in America, that's how it is. You earn ordinary income, or you earn portfolio income, or you earn passive income. I think at some point he's going to explain these later in the book. So if you want to take the money out of your 401k early, you'll have to pay an additional 10% penalty tax. Can you imagine? So that was number 2, the high taxes. Number 3, you have no assurance. You have no insurance if there is a stock market crash. To drive a car, I must have insurance in case there is a crash. When I invest in real estate, I have insurance in case a fire or other losses. Yet, the 401k investor has no insurance to prevent losses from market crashes. Maybe they need to introduce insurance for 401k from what he just said there, so that you're protected at least for some amount. You could choose to invest to protect yourself for different amounts. It's an idea. Maybe they'll come up with one. Okay, number 4. Reason number 4 why 401k may not be a good idea. The 401k plan. Okay, the 401k is for people who are planning to be poor when they retire. That's according to Robert. You know, his language is always amazing. He amazes me the way he uses words. Okay, that's why. Let me read it again. This is number 4. The 401k is for people who are planning to be poor when they retire. That's why financial planners often say, when you retire, you'll be taxed at a lower tax rate. They assume your income will go down in retirement into a lower tax bracket. If, on the other hand, you are rich when you retire and you have a 401k, you could pay even higher taxes at retirement. Smart investors understand taxes before investing. Okay, those are the 4 reasons. Now, he has someone notes, which I have to read. The sad truth about most financial advisors and pension fund managers is that they are not investors. We covered that in the previous video. Most are employees in the E-quadrant. One reason why so many government pensions and union pensions are in trouble is because these employees are not trained to be investors. Most do not have any real-life financial education. To make matters worse, most financial experts advise uneducated investors to invest for the long term in a well-diversified. This is all in a quote, by the way. To invest for the long term in a well-diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. So these advisors are saying that to you. So why do these financial experts, employees in the E-quadrant, or salespeople in the S-quadrant, masquerading as investors in the I-quadrant, advise to do that? Why do they advise you to do that? I mean, to diversify? It's because they get paid, not by how much money they make for you, but by how much money you turn over to them for the long term. The longer your money is parked with them, the more they get paid. The reality is that real investors do not park their money. They move their money. It's a strategy known as the velocity of money. A true investor's money is always moving, acquiring new assets, and then moving on to acquire even more assets. Only the amateurs park their money. Park meaning keeping it in one place. I'm not saying 401k type plans are bad, although I would never have one. For me, they are too expensive, too risky, too tax inefficient, and unfair to the investor. By the way, I'm finishing. I thought it was going to be too long, but maybe not. I'm reading the last line. I'm saying there are better ways to invest, but they require financial education. So that's the end of 43 reading. But my takeaway, in fact, is that we need to learn. We need to learn and learn some more. Because when you go to that kind of person calling themselves experts, and you know more than them, when they're speaking, you know that you don't know what you're talking about. You move to the next one. See, let's get that education. Let's first get it by finishing this book. We still have a long way to go. So keep coming. I think I'll just end it there. Leave a comment. What do you think? You want learn your education and decide where to put your money, or if you have a 401k plan, wherever you are, they're taking money off from your paycheck, some of it, and investing it for you. Are you taking this like as good information? What do you think? Do you agree with him? I think I do. I think I do. If you learn to invest our own money, if you have the knowledge, I think we could do a better job. And the risk will be maybe lower. I don't know, depending on the knowledge we get. Leave a comment for me. Please like the video. Please share the video, especially if you know anyone investing in 401k. Send this video. Let them hear it. Let's see what they have to do. At least they will know. They'll be aware of what they may lose. Everyone is aware about those penalties. Like you take it out, they penalize you. But the tax element, I think, is so huge. 35% is high. No, it's not good. Okay, leave a comment for me. Like I always end them, I say, take very good care of yourself, take very good care of your families, take very good care of your health. Take a step to a better you. Bye-bye.